6567 review packet. Sometimes I call it the money packet or money review. Read the instructions to figure out what you're going to do on each problem. Here for the first 4 exercises, it says, excuse me, to find the percent change. So when we see that, to find the percent change, we'll do number 1 here. To find the percent change, write a formula where we put the change on top over the original. Again, that is the amount of change. The amount of change from 8 to 10. You don't have to show me the 10 minus 8, but that's where that number 2 comes from. And remember, the original will be whichever number happens first, or if they just list it this way, it's whichever one comes first. So put that there, cross your fingers and grab a calculator and hope that when you divide 2 divided by 8, it comes out nice. And when it does, great. You write down those decimal places. If it doesn't, remember, Mr. Wallace said put down 5 places, 5 decimal places, so that way you can round and round wherever they tell you to. If they don't tell you what to do, remember Mr. Wallace says 2. In this case, though, you're not going to tell me that it's a 0%. We have to remember when we're done, move the decimal twice. Bump, bump. So it's a 25%. Think if you want to. And remember, it's nice here in the packet. It says to tell, or here in the instructions, to circle whether it's an increase or decrease. On your test, you have to remember to put that. On your quiz, you have to remember to put that. So remember, going back from the 8, did we go up or down to 10? Since we went up, please make sure that you make it an increase. This formula needs to be written down every time. It's worth a point. I told you so. It'll help you get it right. Another reason why you need to write it down, you'll remember it, so that way you can do this later on a quiz or a test. Number 5, when you read all through it, percent error, it asks for. So percent error, we got a formula for 2, where if we're trying to find the percent error, we put the amount of error on top over the actual, how much it really was. So watch that. Just actual, we have to read the word problem very carefully to make sure we've got the right number down there, and it's just the amount of error, or the amount of change between the 2 numbers they have. Turn the page. Quick review in class I'll talk about a little bit more. Remember, discount is something you don't pay for. So that means step 2 on this page is to subtract. Now, we did a markup, but all of these, tax, tip, or sometimes called gratuity. So on this word tip, write out gratuity. You may see that sometimes on the bottom of your receipts at restaurants, gratuity instead of tip. They're both the same word. They can be used interchangeably. So, but when we talk about markup, tax, and tip, these are things that we add. So our step 2 is going to be add. Here's what we're talking about. It says find the total cost. So what is happening on number 5? Do we have a tax, tip, discount, or markup? Aha, we have a tax. What is it? It's a 7% tax. 7% of what? 7% of 18. So you write that on out. 7%. But when we lose the percent sign, we move the decimal twice. If there's a decimal in the percent, you move it twice. Everyone say twice. Move it twice. If there isn't a decimal, start at the end. Bump, bump. So we have 0.07, 7% of 18. Grab a calculator. If need be, round to the nearest penny, round to the nearest hundredth. And please note, that is not your final answer. $1.26 is not. That's how much tax we have. Now, this $1.26, do we add it to the 18 or subtract it from the 18? Remember, tax is just like a markup. Tax you have to pay. So tax gets added in. So we're going to take that original amount, 18, plus the tax. Please write that on in. I want to see that. I know you can do that math mentally But I want to see that work. 2 points of work here. Show me both steps so that way you remember how to get to this $19.26. Again, let's jump down to the bottom. Number 10. $8.50 short, $6.5% markup. What do we have happening? Tax, tip, discount, or markup? We have a markup, 6.5% of what? 6.5% of $8.50. So when you lose the percent sign, move the decimal twice. There is a decimal, so move it, bump, bump. Don't leave it. It's got to get moved twice. So 0.065 of the $8.50. Grab that, type that into a calculator, and remember, when you're done, it needs to be a markup. If you get a long decimal, then make sure that you just round to the nearest penny. In this case, it comes out to be 0.5525. Don't move decimals. This is money. Money has 2 decimal places. So round to the nearest decimal place. Look immediately after that 5. Is this 5 at higher? Nope. So we're going to leave it at 55 cents. That's not your final answer. Going back here, that's your markup. So with a markup, what happens to the price? It goes up. So make sure you take that $8.50 plus 55 cents. Mental math, calculator approved. Hoping Mr. Walls' mental math is correct so he doesn't make a mistake on the video and have to redo it again. $9.05. Turn the page. You've got some word problems here that you can read through, see what you're doing. Is it a tax? Is it a tip? Is it a discount? Is it a markup? Is it a simple interest? Clues can be down here. Please look at number 12. Put a star on number 12. Why? Because the question says to find the original price. So you know that it's on sale for $6.50. It was 40% off. What was it originally? Anytime they say original price, there's only one way to figure this out. Everyone say one way. That one way is drawing this box, which represents 100%. We have to solve this using one step. We can't use our two-step way. One step, where we have a 40% discount. Since we don't pay for a discount, cut the box. Take out 40%. When you take 40% away, when you remove 40%, what is left of the 100%? 100 minus 40 gives you 60%. So again, one last time, write this phrase out. You are paying for 60% of the original price. And that's going to equal your sales price. The part you pay, 60% of the whole equals the part. So let's figure that out. 0.60 of the original, I don't know that, equals that $6.50 up here. So then we're just going to take $6.50 divided by 0.60. And sometimes it comes out nice, sometimes it does not. In this case, when I take $6.50 divided by 0.6, I get 10.83333333333 repeating. Cool. Don't put that repeating line up there. That's correct, but we're talking money. Money, round to the nearest cent, which is what they told you in the instructions. So that's going to be $10.83. When you're looking at that, that's how we do those. One last problem very quickly. Jump down to number 14. This one is two-step. Malachi buys a fishing rod. It has a discount, and then when he's all done with the discount, he gets 3% tax applied to the discounted total. What's the final price? So notice the problem's set up nice. First, we need to find the sales price. We have a 15% discount. 15% of what? 15% of the $125.99. So what is 15? 0.15 of $125.99. Just like in real life, that business is going to take that and round it to the nearest penny. So type it on into your calculator, cross your fingers, hope it comes out nice. It did not. It came out to be $18.89.85. Double check your math. Make sure everything's in there. 125.99 times 15%. Cool. Round to the nearest penny. Take a look back. Uh-oh. Got to round it up so it's no longer going to be 89. I have $18.90. Cool. That's not the price Malachi pays for the fishing rod. That's a discount, so take that away. So take the $125.99 minus $18.90. That is your sales price. $107.09. Now, you have to pay tax. You have to pay taxes. Talk about that in class more, but right here, just doing the video fast, you have 3% tax. 3% of what? 3% of the total. 3% of your sales price. So 3%, find the decimal. If there isn't one, go to the back, go bump, bump, move it twice, so 0.03. Show this work anywhere you want, but for video purposes, I'm showing it down here so we can see it nicely. 3% of that sales price. It needs to be this. You don't want to pay extra taxes if you don't have to. So don't go back and pay taxes on this. Pay taxes on the sale, the discounted price. Cross your fingers. Hope that comes out nice. If it doesn't, well, there you have it. Yeah, write it on out. And once again, round to the nearest penny. So that's going to be $3.21. Again, that is not the total he pays for the fishing rod. That's the amount of tax. So what do you do with tax? Since you have to pay tax, we're going to take and add that to the sales price. So you type that on in. Watch the decimals, watch the numbers. Don't switch anything around. So that's where you get $110.30. As you're watching this, go ahead and turn to the back page. On the back, number 17, you can put a star on that. It says find the original price, cued here. Now, at the making of this video, number 18 says, what is the original price? Oops. Original price. Maybe change that down here. And then put a star on it. Remind yourself that that one, number 17 and 18, are going to be done differently like the other one we have a star on. Show the work, show the formulas, make sure your answers have labels. They're all worth points on this packet.